Do you know a highway is built considering about nature? Development in India, that to keeping nature in mind. Yeah, that's what I just stated. Look, am I a fool or what? But it's not possible, I guess, in India. It's possible. This is one of the few highways in India where animals have their own dedicated crossings and not just small animals. Even elephants can cross it. A highway built for speed that still makes space for nature. A Delhi Dehradun Expressway is a 210-kilometer long access controlled expressway that now connects the national capital to the hills of Uttarakhand like never before. It's opened in 2026, or I can just say it's opened in this month only. This massive infrastructure project has reduced travel time from nearly 6 hours to 2.5 hours. So it's just another highway then. What's the bigger deal about it? Here's what makes it truly extraordinary. This expressway doesn't just cut through distance. It's it passes through one of the most sensitive regions present in North India, near Rajaji National Park, home to elephant, deers, and countless other species. And instead of disturbing this ecosystem, engineers redesigned the road itself. They lifted the section of highway above the forest, created dedicated wildlife corridors, and built safe passage beneath it. So the nature continues to move even when the traffic never stops. This is not just about a story of speed. It's a story between development and environment. And that's what makes this expressway an engineering marvel. So, welcome back to my channel where we break down the world's greatest engineering marvels and uncover the science, the challenges, and the brilliance behind them. This expressway creates a high-speed corridor connecting Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, and Uttarakhand, linking major urban centers to the Himalayan foothills with seamless connectivity. It is designed as a fully controlled expressway featuring multiple lanes in each direction, dedicated service road for local traffic, and carefully planned entry and exit point to eliminate congestion and interruptions. The project integrates advanced infrastructure elements including long elevated viaducts, tunnel through challenging terrain, and grade separated interchanges to ensure smooth, uninterrupted movement at high speeds. It also incorporates modern traffic management system, better road geometry, safety barriers, and optimized curves, allowing both efficiency and safety to go hand in hand. A significant stretch of the expressway through eco-sensitive zone near Rajaji National Park, making it not just an infrastructure project but a complex balance between development and environmental preservation. And that's exactly where this project transforms from being just a road into a true engineering. Okay, let me tell you the challenges, and you would be amazed how difficult it was. One of the biggest challenge was not just the environment stability. It was the fact that expressway had to pass directly through a protected forest corridor near Rajaji National Park. This isn't just a forest, it's an active movement zone for elephants where even a small obstruction can disturb their natural migration routes. Now, here's the real problem. A high speed expressway at ground level would have completely blocked this movement path, leading to a habitat fragmentation, animal vehicle collision, and long term ecological damage. Then the engineers must have destroyed it. And you were saying they saved it. They just have saved a part of it or a little bit of ecological forest or whatever you are saying, but they can't save the whole forest. And I know that I am right on this. And that's where the solution becomes engineering genius. Instead of forcing the forest to adapt the road, engineers redesigned the road in such a way that they had to adapt the forest. They lifted long stretches of the expressway on elevated viaducts, creating a continuous open space underneath. Now you might be wondering what exactly are these elevated viaducts. Think of them like a very long flyovers. Instead of building road directly on the ground, engineers lift the entire road above the surface using tall concrete pillars. These pillars support the road from below, creating open space underneath. So rather than cutting through forest or blocking natural paths, the road simply passes above them. Along with this, dedicated wildlife underpasses and aqueducts were constructed, ensuring that animals including elephant can move freely and safely across their natural routes. So, while vehicles move above at high speed, life in the forest continues below uninterrupted. Engineers doing their work. I am a bit impressed though. Another major challenge was the terrain itself. The expressway passes through a Shivalik region where the ground is uneven with hills, slopes, and valleys. To build a road here, engineers have to cut into hills and reshape the land. But this creates a serious problems. Once you disturb the natural slope, the soil becomes unstable and can start sliding down, especially during rainfall. And in extreme cases, this can lead to landslides, where large portion of the soil or rock suddenly collapse, blocking the road and making it dangerous. So the challenge wasn't just building the road now; it was making sure that the ground beneath it stayed stable over time. How did they solve it? Are they genies or what? To overcome this, engineers didn't just rely on one single solution. They used multiple slope stabilization techniques. Strong retaining walls were built to hold the soil in place and prevent it from collapsing. In many areas, steel rods were drilled deep into a slope, anchoring the soil and rock together to increase the stability of the soil. The slopes were also reshaped into safer angles, reducing the chances of sudden failure. And most importantly, proper drainage systems were installed because water is one of the biggest cause of landslide. By controlling the water flow and reinforcing the slopes, engineers ensured that the road remains safe and stable over time. Are there more challenges engineers faced while building a simple expressway? Oh, yes. Another major challenge was maintaining a straight high speed alignment without destroying the surrounding environment. For any express, straight and smooth alignment is critical because sharp turns and deviation reduce speed, increase travel time, and compromise safety. Here's the problem: the shortest and the most efficient route between Delhi and Dehradun passes directly through a dense forest area. If engineers followed a traditional approach, they would have had a clear large section of forest level the land and built a road at ground level. This would not only destroy vegetation but also break wildlife movement paths and disturb the entire ecosystem. So the challenge was clear. How do you build a fast straight expressway without cutting through the forest? And instead of forcing the land to change, engineers changed the way the road was built and designed long elevated viaducts, essentially lifting the expressway above the ground using the tall supporting pillars. This way, the road maintains a smooth and direct alignment above, while the forest, soil, wildlife remain largely undisturbed below. So instead of dividing the ecosystem, the expressway simply passes over it. Engineers built this road, it's fine, but what's about the safety? Is safety been taken care of? One of the most critical challenges was ensuring safety at high speed. On a normal road, vehicles move slower and drivers can react to a sudden obstacle. But on an expressway where speeds are much higher, often above 100 km per hour, at these speeds, even a small mistake like a sharp curve, poor visibility, or a vehicle suddenly entering the road can lead to a serious accident. And that's where the real problem lies. If local traffic, pedestrians, or random intersections are allowed, it creates unpredictable situations that drivers cannot react to in time. So the was not just to build a fast road, but to make sure that high speed remains safe. To solve this, expressway was designed as a fully access controlled corridors. This means vehicles can only enter and exit at fixed points, eliminating random crossing, intersections and interruptions. Their road geometry was carefully designed with smooth curves, proper sight distances so drivers can maintain speed without sudden braking. Clear signage, lane marking, and safety barrier guides drivers consistently while modern traffic management systems help monitor and control traffic flow. As a result, vehicles can move at high speed but in a controlled and a predictable environment where safety is built into a design itself. I heard government had spent 12,000 crores over it. Is it true, or can you justify that spending 12,000 crore to this project was valuable or worthful? At first, it sounds like just another expensive highway project. But look closer. This isn't just about saving time, it's about turning a 6-hour journey into just 2.5 hours every single day. It's about smoother logistics, stronger connectivity, and faster access to mountains. It's about boosting tourism, supporting local economies, and enabling quicker emergencies and defense movement when it matters the most. But beyond all that, this project proves something bigger, that development doesn't have to come at a cost of nature, that speed and sustainability can exist together if engineering is done right. Because this expressway doesn't just connect Delhi to Dehradun, it connects progress with responsibility. And that is what modern civil engineering is truly about. Not just building faster, but building smarter. Do you know who built this project? I'm curious to know about them. This massive project was developed by National Highway Authority of India, which planned and managed the expressway while construction was carried out by multiple engineering companies around different sections. Thank you, and I will welcome you in my upcoming videos. Just tell me what you liked or disliked about my video, and just signing off from now. Bye bye.